Alrighty, here we are with game number 1 of the Mojo versus the Pilots. The Pilots are without their captain, Adam North, as he is, he's got an illness. So the Pilots are going to be running with 3, and Gus Skibby here for the Mojo. So the Mojo actually have like 15 people here tonight, but they're only going to play 6 for game 1.
Everyone but Jack, yeah.
It's about time Jackson missed. All right, so Mo Wiff, brought to you by Bommarito Automotive Group, and we are getting ready to start here for pitch number 1.
You handsome fox.
Gus on the hill for the Mojo, and he delivers a ball outside.
God, you throw it so slow.
Come on, Goose.
Wow. I think it's going to be another loud night here.
Yeah, Paul has found a new hobby, and it's called go to Arch Nemesis Brewery and then show up to Mo Wiff, even when you don't play.
We love that.
We do.
Come on, Goose.
Boy, he's scared of you now. Hey, don't go
great sponsors. They got great beer.
Yeah, I could see Paul being the first player to retire and still show up every week.
Hey, that's all right.
I agree.
Now, if Paul just had some friends, they'd come with him.
Hey, I was there last week. Just
You're right.
All right.
Stevie on the mound.
That's 5. Gus probably not afraid to throw 55 and under.
This is Gus's 3rd week here, so he officially has qualified for the playoffs.
He does take the double walk, though. That's probably smart, because if Caleb pitches, it could come down to a 1-run game. You never know.
Come on, Goose.
Mark's got that home run power.
Both games?
I like those glutes, by the way.
Caleb's throwing both.
No. That'd be funny, though.
Mark said
Oh, and he gets him.
It went right to your head.
I feel like I haven't seen Caleb in person in a while. Kind of miss him.
Ben Amon. We haven't seen the Pilots in a minute.
That's true. It seems like they've been taking it easy these last few weeks.
He's scared to throw that again. I dare you to throw it again.
Come on, Goose.
But you won't.
So Caleb does rock the moonshot tape bat, I think.
Yeah, not.
I've never seen a
not one
moonshot
that I would
taped.
do. Not a move I would make.
But then, there's a strikeout swinging. It is interesting, though, because most of the people use the What-A-Bat without tape. And we rock a taped What-A-Bat on our
I
team.
don't like.
Stop your chasing.
The only bat I like taped.
Stop
is
chasing.
The old black Louisville Slugger Rawlings bats are, I feel like those have to be taped too. But those are a little cheaper bats, so I feel like you kind of got to give them a little more.
Yeah, I don't use those anymore. So. That's a great
Those are the classics.
Yeah, those were what we used a long time ago. Now I spend way too much money on bats.
I remember being in high school and the first time I found one of those at like a Dick's Sporting Goods, I was so pumped. I was like, dude, this is like a real bat, but it's a wiffle ball. This is awesome.
Struggling to find the zone here a little bit.
Yeah, the scouting report on Gus is that he can be a little bit wild, but he's got good stuff.
Too good to help. Got a lot of movements, those lengthy arms and legs.
How many Gusses do you think it takes stretched out to make it from the mound to the plate as he strikes him out swinging?
2.5.
2.5 Gusses. That's how we're going to measure the pitcher's mound from now on. How many Gusses?
That's how we do it with the raffle tickets and SWBL.
It makes sense.
Yeah, Gus's arm.
Gus's arm length.
No one's got a wider wingspan.
There's a good pitch.
Yeah. Hey, Goose.
Unfortunately, the Pilots have found themselves helping Gus out here as he's kind of tried to find the zone to start the game.
All those pitches, though, right? It looks like they're going to be right down the middle. They just go off.
That is always the tough part about wiffle ball. There's a good one.
Mark's off at a home.
Maybe those are Walmart shoes. Maybe that's why he's playing so good.
No. I think he got those from Old Navy.
Woo! Get him, Mark.
Yeah, I mean, you could argue that Gus was one of the best players in the draft, but due to his availability, you saw him fall in that draft order.
Change up.
Change
It's
it.
his first time in the league. That's so good.
Gus is one of,
He's a veteran that plays.
I guess, one of 2 true out-of-town players that play here at Mo Wiff. Ryan Brown being the other. There's a good pitch, and we are heading to the bottom of the first inning just like that.
3 strikeouts for Gus, give it.
And we're going to thank Bomarito Automotive Group. Bomarito is the leading automotive group in the St. Louis area. They sell and service all makes and models. Your next car is at or on its way to Bomarito. So find them at bomarito.com. Something like that. All right, so we do have Caleb, the #1 overall draft pick, battling for Rookie of the Year, getting warmed up here to pitch against this first place Mojo team. Caleb brings the heat with that little rise action, and he will rely on that heavily tonight as he tries to get through this lineup.
Caleb is 11
skivvies over here.
11 strikeouts away from 100.
Wow, that is pretty impressive considering we have quite the innings limit and the home plate camera's a little off.
Like 130 or something? 189. Oh my god.
Well, yeah, we also played
20
more
games.
games.
3 more games.
Don't let him cut you short. Don't let him do that to you. Oh boy.
What's he got?
The chair's like hugging me.
If he gets way ahead, he'll do
This chair is hugging me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta reach school, I guess you'd say.
You know?
That's a riser.
All right, so a little janky chair here, but it gets the job done. We're gonna head back to the home plate camera. All right, bottom of the first inning now. Looks like Chris Metter is going to lead off for the Mojo.
Brett, glad you made it.
I feel like Chris is probably getting close to his playoff eligibility.
You actually. Legit, it was like how's
Is this Chris's third week? Is he now playoff eligible? That sounds about right.
I believe everybody is now, besides Ethan Bailey.
Oh, yeah.
A little low.
99 on the gun. Probably Jersey. Probably 101.
A little high, 91.
1.
You love to see that if you love velocity.
Hey, close play of the year right
Way
there.
over here, not even moving.
Drinking
Takes a drink
Cayman
of his
Jacks.
beer.
Oh, disgusting.
Oh, yeah. There's the
You got it
strike.
now? Is that 3?
3-1.
Hot day here at Mo Wiff.
Yeah, we're kind of right in the sun.
4-1.
It is hot.
4-1?
No, that's 4-2.
4-1.
There it goes. No.
The first one was a ball.
It's
Tony's always talking
it's
about
4-1.
4-1. That's what I got.
Get out of here, Saggio.
You have 3 too? That's why you need your eyes checked.
There's a good pitch.
That's fine.
That's 4
good text.
Full count now.
Hey! You want a second? Or you want to hit?
They're gonna put that's a smart.
You sure?
Yeah.
This matter one
Let's
of
go, Gus.
the all-time leaders in walks,
Despite his lack of games played.
despite missing an entire season.
Yeah, you know, when you take a lot of walks, it puts you in a rare category here at Mo Wiff because most of us would rather go down swinging than walk. Especially myself. Especially myself. That's right off the GoPro and the camera. We'll switch to a side angle for you.
I like having the 2 cameras set up and very low key.
That's a strike. That's a strike.
Is that a strike?
I can't see. This sun is brutal.
All right, I don't know what the count is, but hey.
It is
It's hard to miss. The ball hits.
All right, Gus is definitely not afraid of fast pitching, but he doesn't. Oh! Was that a little fast knuckleball out of him?
Got him. He's so good. He's so good.
disgusting. He really did. Why was he throwing 40
He had to
times
practice
the day
just
before
to
he pitched?
strike.
I can't even get myself to pitch a week before I pitch.
I do actually.
I always tell myself, you know what, this week I'm going to work on stuff in between, and then I just don't ever do it. Ooh.
Actually, I've been doing this because my
Well, he is a really good batter.
physical therapist told me I'm supposed to throw, and I have been throwing almost every day of the year, but I'm not throwing it 100%.
Let's go, Sammy.
Hopefully he's not.
Yeah, Sam is one of those guys at the plate that can, he just will find a pitch that he likes in your repertoire and sit it, and then he can hit just about anything, so that makes him scary. There's a good pitch.
Yes, it is.
He's throwing hard.
Hey, pilots, why don't you shag your own balls there, pilots?
I love ball.
It's like I'm working. Dude, it's my week off, but I'm working too hard for you.
All right. Let's see. I believe this was, if it wasn't the highest, it was definitely up there on the matchup everybody wanted to see tonight.
There it was again.
That thing just like goes up and down like crazy. It's got just a flutter to it. There's a good pitch and a different speed than what you just saw. That's tough to hit there. So Caleb has gone a different direction with his off-speed pitch. There you go. I love that we have some stats here in the booth.
I think that's the first time I've ever like paid attention to a stat.
Low, low.
Oh, that one hurt me. That went right through the net, hit my ankle.
Oh, good cut.
Swinging at strikes. That's what you like to see.
Are those glasses prescription?
You know what's funny is it's something about when the Mojo show up that Paul has been here to be rowdy.
Right on the corner.
Paul was here last week being rowdy to the Mojo, and here he is again.
He was also their biggest fan last week.
Yeah, he doesn't know what team he's cheering for. He's just cheering for... Yeah. Paul was just...
Year and a half in, what are you yelling?
The thing is, Paul is not here to cheer for anyone and everyone at the same time. 74, Saggio.
74? My ankles. That was
That
also
one was.
91 gets him looking, and we head to the top of the second inning now.
Attaboy.
It's in between innings.
Happening today.
Soft teddy bears when I'm here.
Caleb?
Yeah, they'll kill you. They're still on.
Caleb, you hit me twice.
I heard it.
He said sorry.
Sorry. What are you, Canadian? Stop being so polite. Ah, damn.
I just looked right at the sun when I looked at you. All right, so we've been slacking a little bit as we start the night. We'd like to thank our sponsors. We did thank Bommarito Automotive earlier. Hey, Blake. We'll go to Homestand. Our playoff sponsor, Homestand, is America's Strike Zone, custom made using the best materials and paint on the market for longevity and durability. It's kid owned and family managed. Check out their Instagram for more information. We have several of their strike zones running around here at this point. We love our Homestand Strike Zone.
Only for you, bud. This bud's
Hi
for
guys.
you.
Good. How are you doing?
It looks better than the duct tape.
Not tonight, bud.
All right, here we are, top of the second inning. Still 0-0, good pitching duel.
Why are you helping us?
Little help there for Gus as he chases the riser. Yep, free swinging is definitely a theme amongst not only the rookies, but a lot of players in this league, especially this year. Probably a big part of why ERAs are so low and batting averages are so low. Everybody wants a hit.
One guy, two guys.
Yep, Jordan has kind of just become that next level player, so it's not surprising there at all. But there's definitely some guys who stepped up this year also. And he gets him swinging. Would have been ball 5, but he selfishly swings the bat. I'm not one to talk, let's be honest.
I did all the time.
Yep.
It's hard not to.
I have really been driving in my own head about the fact that I need to stop helping out the pitcher so much.
It
hasn't translated yet, but
I think I matched my year walk total last week with 5 walks. Actually, probably more than double that. And I think 3 of the 5 were intentional walks.
yeah, they wanted no part of you last week.
We don't see that very often.
We do not. There's a good swing. Not the intentional ones. You get a few unintentional intentional walks.
Correct.
You know, you know that you can pitch around somebody or pitch very carefully. I did that against the Mojo a little bit in that last inning. You know, when I fell behind on Brett. So I ended up walking him and walking Jackson, which brought up Colin to end the game. So not that Colin's a slouch, but the other two are very, very good. So yeah, I felt like Brett and Jackson had been a little bit more on me, where Colin, I felt like I could get him.
And they're also, you know, you got to play the guys that have been here a time or two and helps out more pitching.
Good pitch.
That could not have been a better pitch.
That is nearly impossible to hit.
Top
Alright, that was
corner,
dirty. We get
top
it.
inside corner. And then he goes,
That wasn't dirty though. Come on.
Gus, very relaxed.
Wow.
Top of the zone.
Ow!
Back here.
This one's mine now.
You're gonna make me cry out.
Oh, the slow curve. Wow, get the replay of that one.
59 miles per hour. Pulls the string.
Yeah.
Absolutely taunts him with the turn and smile as he walks off the mound. That was
Yikes. Wow, what a strike. All right, let's thank our divisional sponsors, Feather Shark. Feather Shark is located in Chesterfield, Missouri. Feather Shark is the leading IT provider and for fire districts in the metro area. They provide, manage, and support VoIP phones, desktops, servers, and networks. Find out more at feathershark.com. UCC STL is located in... Oh, wait, wrong one. They will recover money owed to you from creditors, collect on court judgments awarded to you and or your business. Go to uccstl.com for more information. That's going to bring up Blake Spencer in the top of the third inning now. Bottom of the second inning, that's what I meant.
Look at that key.
Oh, just misses high.
That's my middle name.
You know, kind of a wild fact here, but you know, Quentin just had a pretty big night last week, and he gets benched for game one here. I heard it was because he didn't hustle out any of his singles. There's a strikeout on that knuckleball again.
I back flipped too hard. I got sacked.
There's a lot of trade rumors swirling now around what they're doing with Quentin.
You think that sleeve's gonna help you?
You know, there was some rumors that he may not be playing tonight as he's been traded, but we're not 100% sure on that one. We'll have to see. We'll see. We'll see if any more news comes in light of the situation.
G'day. We'll leave inside.
There's a couple of buddies battling.
Don't be afraid to swing the bat.
Drafted 1 and 2.
I think this is the first league match after the SHL?
I think so, because I think the Pilots and Empire play. Yeah, they play later.
What's a walk?
First
Just
matchup
what's a
between
walk?
these two
Come on.
friends.
Pretend it's Tony.
Don't say pretend it's Tony. Hit him.
In the air.
3-1 here.
Good take.
A little high.
Yeah, I better be
That is a
careful.
really weird ball. He's going to call him on that swing for sure.
Oh, you didn't even hit the ball. It's back.
He broke the bat.
On the check swing, he breaks the
And that's why
bat.
I use a wood-handled bat.
That's why you use one. That's why they call him Thor.
That is pretty crazy. I've heard that Doug has already got on the line with the supplier, and will be getting a new one shipped out ASAP. Strikes him out looking.
Bye. I told you would swing. I'll coach you to different swing.
Check strings, these are.
I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's over
Yeah, I
there.
just threw it to him.
Does it look weird? Oh, good pitch.
He has been leaning out the way. He throws so damn hard.
Yeah, dude.
Just outside. His pitch or? Hmm. 1 and 2 now to Chris Metter. Oh, I guess Chris went. Yeah, he's calling it. We're heading to the top of the third inning, still 0-0. I don't know if I've ever seen Chris Metter actually check swing too far.
And he got himself there. Which
He's normally very, very good at not going
I'll be
through.
honest.
All right, we're heading to the top of the third inning now. And we are going to thank Lit Cigar Bar. Lit Cigar Bar is St. Louis's premier cigar and whiskey bar. It's located in Chesterfield, Missouri at the district. Find them at litstl.com and go give them a follow on social media. And our player of the week sponsor, Auto Spa, etc. Sets the bar for a clean car with express tunnel locations for a quick exterior wash and free vacuums to full service locations to complete detailed centers. Auto Spa, etc. Clearly better, and it shows in the shine. Go to autospaetc.com for locations. All right. And we'll save some.
Last week's play.
Okay.
Shot over.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, here we go.
Good.
Clean ball, I'll be really, really good because I throw everything down.
Yeah, that's good news.
Very
A little low.
Keep you and Jackson fresh.
and hopefully save.
Yeah.
Good pitch there.
That's the key.
1-1 now.
Three of us.
To just roll through some
It's a Saturday night.
Saturday night and Sunday. Yeah, I mean, Caleb, Jimmy, and if I pitch, I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep.
Be awesome.
Gets him
Good
to
pitch.
chase.
Yeah, it'll be
2-2.
a lot of matchups. Let's go. He's gonna be a huge factor. Well, both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, both of them earlier.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Throw the strikes.
Yeah. Hesitation for Gus.
Ooh.
Good lead. You're right there.
What did you just say?
That's gotta be.
He's off tonight.
Huh?
He's off tonight.
Yeah.
Right at the top of the zone for breakthrough.
Oh.
So who's the next game?
Empire Archers
So both
Empire.
of you guys are off tonight.
Yep.
Thank God.
Thank God. Oh.
Ooh.
Bizarre. Fouls it off though.
I would have called. I wouldn't have. But
Yeah. Good
Well, you
pitch,
could
Hughes.
argue it didn't pass the cones.
he
So.
was out of the batter's box in fair territory.
But we also don't run.
When he fouled it off, it hit that blue thing and then
Oh,
popped back up.
okay.
Yeah, I saw this. I thought the same thing.
Being honest, I saw Chris's reaction.
Oh,
Yeah.
yuck. I don't think we've seen that one yet.
Just pulling
Is
out.
that a clean ball?
Just pulling out a new pitch.
Yeah, I knew it. It was a clean ball.
That was clean.
Yeah. That's how I want to see.
Yeah, baby.
Love that.
There you go, Goose.
I can tell. As he kicks the ball.
Boo! Yuck.
Gross! It's gross!
There's strike one with the clean ball slider.
We're gonna roll.
That was disgusting.
Wait, so like, were you
We are gonna win.
I love that pitch so much. I threw that pitch last week, and Mike Flores goes, "What the hell was that?"
Everyone's so used to
Oh.
the cut ball shit that we throw. It's just completely different pitches.
It comes in hard. It sweeps. It's got a lot of movement on it. That clean ball can do work.
Woo! 2-2. Pilots have worked a lot of pitches. They just have not necessarily taken the ones that they need to.
We went to the
Gus is up
Seattle Public High School.
53 pitches
Fucking
here.
imagine.
And top of the third.
No, you had to pretend to be. No, like this is like fifth grade. Like
Yeah, I guess the one tough spot is now that Gus is throwing here at Mo Wiff. There's going to be a little bit of scouting on him when you guys head to tournaments. He's not quite as much of a unknown.
He can really do well.
Luckily, he's only been here a select number of weeks, so they'll have to know when that is to find him.
you had to pick it. Yeah, you had to.
There's
There you go, good
strike
pitch.
3 as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Still 0-0. The pitching duel we all expected here, and we're going to thank Promotional Consultants. PCI believes that strategy and ideation are essential steps to finding the right brand in merchandise, apparel, awards, and signage solutions to enhance both your promotional marketing and employee recognition. Please give them a follow and check them out at promotionalconsultants.com. Public Schoolhouse, the premier event venue for weddings, rehearsal dinners, corporate events, showers, holidays, anniversaries, and birthday parties. Located in the heart of Cottleville, Missouri. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and at publicschoolhouse.com. All right.
This
I've never seen up here.
That's when he drops down.
Now we got
You can see it. He's got to throw it hard. You got to put more flick into it.
Sergio only comes to come.
Wish he could do it without going down.
Well, you have to.
I know, to get there.
All right, Gus Skibby leading off the inning here.
If you're, I mean, I have wasted the skies. Every once in a while. I know.
Jeez.
72.
Yeah,
That ball is
good.
Yeah, I mean that's so tough with how hard his regular pitch is.
Good cut.
To then be able to slow it down that much is
74 to 90.
that is tough to manage.
Right back to him.
Good hit, Goose.
One of the rare balls we've seen him play today.
Come on, Sam.
That's going to make it a little bit harder for him to get to 100 strikeouts in this game
Not even 8 hours.
for the season.
Not even 8 hours.
He's going to need to pretty much strike out the rest.
Have you seen Collins fucking? Colin, come here.
Good eye. Good eye.
3-0.
I tell you what, there are very few people in wiffle ball that can keep their pitch count down.
It is a very nice thing to do.
Yeah, it hit.
Win this game, you get Cy Young.
Yeah, I
Pitches
definitely
you
have.
throw, the better your arm feels.
Yeah, I definitely have not mastered that one. Good pitch there.
81, but it was nasty.
You're good.
Yeah, I mean, there's such a speed discrepancy that unless you get predictable with the, order that you're throwing your pitches, ew, there's almost nothing you can do. What are you supposed to do with that?
Which way did that go? That was insane.
Holy cow. I was going to hook up the GoPro on the strike zone for this game, but I thought, with the velocity, you might want to record some with the radar, so I didn't. And it would have been cool to see some of these knuckleballs from that home plate camera.
We would have had another body here to help us.
Maybe I'll get it ready between innings. I'll just get a inning of it for some cool clips. Whoa.
We haven't gotten to
Hey-o,
see.
that's the first error.
I mean, I've seen it.
Yeah, you've seen it. We haven't got to see the angle.
Yeah, because I think the 1 week that I had it, I don't remember why I never used it. What do we have for game? I thought I missed a pitch there. All right. Well, you know what? I felt a little bit better. I was watching the St. Louis soccer game last night, and it took them a good 45, 50 seconds to update the score after St. Louis scored. So I felt a little better when the professionals even mess it up sometimes. Do it again and you're out. Josh Rogers used to say it every single time it happened. I've now taken that role from him.
Knuckleball is filthy. Just locate it.
That's the name of the game, isn't it?
Like you can. Yeah. Like you can locate it. It just goes.
Yeah, Saggio has started the trend of barely wearing your hat.
Follow the trend.
And Caleb kind of has it going, but not to the extent that Saggio does. Saggio's is impressive because you see it and it's like barely on his head, but yet he can pitch with it on his head without it falling off. It's impressive. It's something. I think he's just got a really big back to his head or something.
I
like.
do. I got a little hot dog.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's something funky going on there because it doesn't stay on when I try to do it.
You can't do it.
A little bit. I've been trying.
Here's Blake Spencer, the hero in Game 1 last week.
Jason,
Yeah.
when I'm 37, I wish I looked like you.
Well, when I'm 37, I hope I look like me too.
You look like you're 50.
Jesus.
Those kids are aging you poorly.
Well,
You know
that's what they'll do. That's what they do.
3-1 the count.
Oh, no, he probably
Caleb up to 6-1.
Oh, and Blake, did he do it again? He did! The 2-run variety. Blake is on fire.
Does not choose to run the bases, and like I just talked about, he was the hero in Game 1 last week. Here he is again. What a shot.
He did not miss that one. You know what? Blake had a great season at SWBL, and now he seems to have translated that here as that's back-to-back weeks with home runs.
Blakester.
Blake originally a Melonhead, then a Thunderbird, and now a Mojo.
His 2 home runs before this were against Thunderbirds and the Melonheads.
All right. Well,
It's kind of a cool little tidbit.
yeah, so if you didn't hear that, Brett informed us that Blake, his home runs before that, his last 2 were the Thunderbirds and Melonheads, his 2 former teams. So you always love the fun fact. I'm actually kind of impressed that Brett knows that.
Really big side. It's a possibility. 3 teams clinch playoff spots. There's only 4 spots left.
Gotcha.
If the Mojo win these 2 games, the Archers are in, and they played it. They're automatically in. The Mambas would be in, and the Melonheads.
Interesting. You know what? The Melonheads have been saying we've been in since before the season started. So,
That's 5.
you know, we've just carried ourselves with that idea that we're already in.
Hey, I like the confidence there. Walk there to
And then when Tom was like, oh yeah,
a lot of teams here. The Bombers would, well, just obviously we have 2 games left. It could be a big one. If you get one off Caleb here, that's huge for the Mojo. They're fighting for a bye. So they want to win these 2 games. A sweep here.
But I don't, unless I'm like rolling, I would not. I'd rather not pitch the game.
Pitch.
Gus can pitch again if he wants to, too.
Yeah, and it's just crazy because it just shows you we're starting to trickle down to the end of this regular season here.
He wants to keep going, let him go. I've got no idea.
Has 5 games. And then I want to go with 6 counting. Which is
Come on, Chris.
crazy that it's happening.
I guess that's just the miracle of no rain.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable.
Well, I guess we've had rain. We just haven't rained out. All right, heading to the top of the 4th inning. It is now 2-0 Mojo, thanks to the home run of Blake Spencer.
The only hit of the game. This fucker is the only one.
You'll love to see it. All right, let's thank Game Time Tournaments. Game Time Tournaments is a locally family-owned and operated baseball and softball tournament company. Play at your team's skill level with no additional fees or charges and flexible scheduling. Go to playgametimestl.com for more information. You got Silver Fox Marketing. Silver Fox is your source for signs, banners, windows graphics, and vehicle wraps. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or go to silverfoxmarketingstl.com. Tross Spine Performance. Tross is an innovative, new age facility taking sports medicine to the next level. Our passion lies in treating all individuals through evidence-based chiropractic, rehabilitation, and fitness training protocols. Find out more at trossspine.com. And Tony Saggio and Paul Pugh's favorite sponsor, Arch Nemesis Brewery. They have been spending a lot of time there the last couple weeks. The Arch Nemesis Brewery is a nano brewery located in the district in Chesterfield Valley. The Arch Nemesis specializes in kombucha and experimental batch craft beer. Give them a follow on social media to find out more. All right. We forgot to hook up the GoPro. We got distracted.
You better swing, you fuck. No.
Ad reads, baby. Ad reads.
Well, is that 15 minutes or 5 minutes? I can't see the full first.
Hey, how much time is left?
Is that 15 or 5?
That is 15.
Okay.
This game is flying by.
Yeah, we are cruising. It's the top of the
We're
4th.
gonna play 5.
All
Little
the
low.
technology working out okay, all right?
Everything looks right.
Yeah, except for your home run. Yeah, we're good.
We got that one.
Yeah, when you don't play the melon heads, it's funny. All the videos work. I had nothing to do with that. It was literally only your team's home runs too. It's funny. Jackson's was gone
And it was
too.
literally like I literally had
That's all
I'm
right.
on your side.
Literally a video of you walking to the plate and then the backstop, and then all of a sudden it's something else.
It was hilarious. I was like a 3-second span. It was, it was so funny. No, I really don't care though. That's all good.
He does care.
I care more.
I also care.
I mean, especially because those are the biggest parts of the highlights.
It's basically one of the only highlights we have.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, full count here.
Full count. This is like the 3rd or 4th full count.
Yeah, and he's probably swung at every single one of these pitches.
Actually, he's looking here.
Oh, even better. Like that one. Out number 1.
It's tough. He's the inside corner.
Here is Sam Gildehouse.
Oh, that was terrible. I'm so sorry.
Sam has been quietly been a very good part of this team. You know, obviously the number 1 overall pick, Caleb, steals a lot of that spotlight, but Sam has been a steady as he goes player for this team, both with the bat and on the mound.
He's improved drastically. I mean, I guess I can't even say drastically because like he just he didn't get this pitch the first weeks. We just saw him get on the mound, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this guy can throw.
Right.
But the bat has really came alive in the past couple weeks.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that's all it takes is you just got to keep seeing it, and then eventually it just makes a little more sense. That never makes any sense. Is that strike 3? I wish we would have had the GoPro for that one. 'Cause
That's insane.
yuck. All right, here's Mark. Last time he was up, he struck out on a very slow curve.
So you got traded.
Ooh, Josh Rogers just pulled up wearing the
Sucked on them and now I'm decent now.
Missouri Cardinals UWIF jersey from a few years ago.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that Josh played for the Archers, but I knew he didn't play for the Empire.
That makes sense why he's wearing that jersey. I was like, why is he not wearing an Empire jersey? I didn't even realize that he's not
Yeah,
wearing-
so Josh has officially come full circle. He was the captain of the Empire, drafted Jordan, and now stepped down as captain and then got traded by to Jordan.
Great video. That's the one highlight I had before I started.
So
that Cardinals jersey will fit in right with the Archers.
So Josh is the first player to ever be the captain for a player who is then his captain later.
I like that call. That was the right call. He did not.
I wonder if we can get an interview with Josh tonight on what it's like to have a former player as his captain.
Mark said, should have swung. I love that shirt, that freaking logo. I can't wait to rep that in a couple weeks.
I just want to say, Mike.
Whoa, a little inside. That's ball
why-
5.
NWA tournament, we have.
I told him put me on the mic.
Oh, he's going to throw it to him.
We technically are the SWBL Cardinals, but it's a Mo WIFF. Oh my! That was a foul ball. He did it twice.
Screen and the ball.
He hit both.
And the ball. No one else talks when they're mic. Is he allowed to do that? Doesn't like it right now.
Jeez, that pitch is disgusting.
Yeah, Gus is a pretty good 55 and under pitcher. Did he just hit the zone again? That was fair.
Fair ball. Gus makes the play.
Behind it was.
Heading to the bottom of the 4th inning now. All the sponsors have been read, so I will go do this.
Burrito.
He literally has the he's the entire first he takes. So then the plan, he already knows he thinks I'm gonna sign back. Caleb's gonna sign back. I'm gonna sign back. Yeah, all these days. That is heavy. I still don't play with this box. I don't like facing it. I know, right? It's like you hear you
That about got your eye. About took your eye out.
Caleb's gonna hit that.
What happened?
We got died.
Did it break? Oh, man.
Oh, it's just on. I guess it was tied.
Oh. All right, well, that's good. All right, let's check in here. Caleb Schweiger at 8 strikeouts. He needs 11 for 100. He could do it in this inning.
Josh, how's it feel to come full circle? You were the captain of Jordan, and now Jordan's the captain of you.
Yeah, I've seen it.
All right, here we go now. Bottom of the 4th inning, 2-0 Mojo here. Little low. Except they wore the maroon.
No, but it's still, but the other one's white, so it fits in better.
Okay, I see. Gets him a chase.
Chase. There.
All right, 2-1 now. Bottom of the 4th inning. Thanks to that Blake Spencer home run, he gets him to chase that one as well. I believe Gus's words were, "I drove here from Kansas City to swing the bat." He might have been quoted saying that at some point today. Another pitch a little wild. I think at this point, Caleb is just trying to see what Gus will swing at. Just outside, that's 5, puts him on second. So Gus ends up walking anyways. Luckily, he didn't have to walk here from Kansas City because that would take forever. And now Sam Skibby coming up and swinging away. Sam rocking the yellow tape, the mismatched socks that you can't see. Big swing and a miss. Let's see if we can get a camera view of those socks. Oh, yeah. Look at those. As he fouls it back.
You're on it.
He is on it. A lot of social media fans have been saying that they feel like the Mojo were envious of the Melonheads' bright colors when they chose these green jerseys for the year. A lot of people in the comments section have been saying that. Comment down below if you agree with that statement or if you think the Mojo were independent thinkers. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Mo Wiff. Go follow us on all major social media platforms.
He wanted it.
I don't think he went, but not really my call.
Where's my shit talking partner? What's he doing when he's running with the Mojo? Tutu?
I had 2-2, yeah.
I want to sign with them.
You know, there is an interesting factor at Mo Wiff is always the fact that most players only sign 1-year contracts. So it'll be interesting to see how that shakes up going into next season. You know, Sam Skibby does have the player option to return to the Mojo, but maybe he gets sick of it. We'll see. Make sure you tune in all off season for that lovely stuff. That should have been 5.
Is that 5?
And he's going to go second and third. Skibby's on the bases for Brett Spencer.
I'm wearing the Archer jersey of the playoffs. Y'all better do something. Y'all better do something.
He's trying to tell you guys that you guys really hurt his feelings. I know. And he is
Really
super
hurt.
upset.
I'm super upset. I can't even lie.
How dare you treat Tony?
No, I deserve to be traded. I did.
Favorite. It was like when the Cardinals traded Harrison Bader.
That's true. Hey,
Except Harrison Bader 6 months before that was also the most hated Cardinal. The whole year before he was loved, he was hated and was the reason they were bad. According to everyone on social media.
I'm so fucking
2-2 now. I tell you what, these Spencers swing a hot bat. Let's see if he can get a hold of one here. Really open this game up. Oh, he cannot. And that's the first out of the inning. Hi, Jordan.
You having fun?
Always. There's little gnats that keep flying at my face. They're kind of annoying. Oh, that's a water bottle. There's a delay on the camera here as you get a little shot of the Mojo dugout and our lovely in-league fans that are on the field. All right, Blake is the one who did the damage earlier in the game. Let's see if he can do it again here in the bottom of the fourth. Little high. There's a good pitch. 1-1. Oh, another good one. He slows it down a bit for 1-2. Gets him to swing at the knuckleball 2 away. All right, so it is being reported from our on-field crew that was strikeout number 99 on the season from Caleb Schweigert. If he strikes out his buddy Colin here, that'll be 100 on the year. Number 1 overall pick versus the number 2 overall pick, attempting to get to the century mark for strikeouts on the season. There's a good pitch, and that's a great way to start it off, 0-2. You know what, if there's anything less than a standing ovation, for 100 strikeouts, I'm going to be very disappointed. Just outside. Tony, I need you here. If he strikes out Colin, it's 100. You got to get into it.
Gotta get into it. All right, we're gonna pause the time. What's the count?
1-2.
Oh, you son of a bitch! Go on the riser.
1-2.
96.
Just outside. 2-2.
Good night, Colin.
Give him what he wants. Put him down for 100.
And there's strikeout number 100 on the season. Absolutely no applause.
Hey, yeah, that's a big milestone. Yeah.
Right there, baby.
100 strikeouts. That's disgusting.
So he gets the 100 strikeouts on the season in his rookie campaign here at Mo Wiff. The real question will be is, does he have an arm next season? That's always the question around here at Mo Wiff, is how long can you throw 100?
I couldn't give you a riser. There's no way.
Why?
Colin can't hit. Huh? No,
All right, come on, Goose. Let's go, Goose.
Says Jason. Don't respect it. The one person Colin would hit off of Hey, it's okay. My only hits came from the melon hits too. A walk-off single in between Jason's legs, and then a home run against Spencer.
Last year.
Yeah, because that's cheaper than any game.
Last year,
Wow!
I paid.
So I can get out of here.
Last year I paid $120, and I was 3 rows away.
Yeah, so
Right view. Alrighty, the GoPro is set up on the home plate for this inning. So hopefully something cool happens and it's not just a whole bunch of scratched up screen that you see. Because that happens during the night games. It looks terrible.
So much.
You can only use the plate cam during the day games. The lights reflect off the strike zone too much.
Jordan, tell me you're pitching Rory.
Rory's pretty good. There's a good pitch there. 0-1.
His elbow's fine.
He's throwing heat. Oh, that was yuck.
yeah, that was sick.
I know.
We're going to need a
All the
GoPro
shit
inside of
about
Caleb's
the
pants
ball.
as well because I'm pretty sure he just pooped
Should
him.
not be allowed in our league.
It's gonna be coming.
Can you
Just
stop
know.
talking like our-
Oh, the slider. 1-2. Whoa, that was weird. It like jumped up 2-2.
Fuck you guys.
Woo, a little high. 2-2. It's like the iPad new.
Make it second home run right here.
Look, you can say row E if you wanted to on the right.
A little high. 3-2. Yeah, we're good.
No, I'll
Full count here.
I can't go.
Let's see what we got.
My plan was to go by myself.
Gus not afraid of the 55 and under.
Be smart.
No, still alive. Second? No?
That is 5.
Because if I can't do it,
Let him hit.
I'll find out.
Nobody, no fear in the eyes of Gus here against Caleb.
Is it military discount or is it work discount?
Right in the head. Wow. The disrespect.
Pretty boy in the face. How dare you?
Yuck. And he's out. 55 and under.
What were you thinking, 69?
It's a good number, though. You know, there's a decent chance that GoPro is looking like at Sam Skibby at second. Don't worry about me. I take my risks.
I mean, you mean so much to me, Jason.
You know what? That's the sweetest thing I've heard all day. This is top of the 5th. This game will be over after this inning. It would have been anyways. Something we forgot when we played you. To be fair, I didn't even think about it, and Spencer said, let's just get out, there's not a lot of time. And we all just went with it. Good pitch. Not that Jackson wasn't dealing anyways. I mean, every one of those strikeouts could have been pretty legit anyways. They didn't chase that bad. Well, I'm saying they didn't chase that bad. I watched the at-bats. That was weird. What do we call that?
Ball. I'm calling that a ball.
All right, for some reason I've chosen to listen to Paul Pugh, but it's 3-2 now.
Hit him in the face.
I didn't care what it hit.
That's what you
3-2, I think. Look at that.
Oh, you know the count.
A little outside. Mark Vogler on deck. It could be the tying run if Sam can get on here. Not with that pitch.
In what world was that outside?
What?
In what world was that outside?
Which one?
The one before that one. You said all outside. The ball was
Whenever-
3 feet too low.
Whenever you're ready to sit down,
Yeah, no shit.
let me know.
He's running the booth by himself. Hey, Colin, sit down. You got nothing better to do.
Yeah, here you go, Colin.
Send me a seat.
Right on my thumb.
Don't help him.
And we've got to
Get some swinging there. We're joined by Colin Wilkerson here, former Empire player traded to the Mojo. What do you think of your new team?
Oh, shit. Can't complain, for being honest. I mean, on a team with a bunch of studs, looking to get better.
That's what we like to hear. What do you think of Gus?
Worst of the best
Nasty.
team.
I mean, you saw him as a hitter for the Empire,
And I couldn't touch him.
and now you're on his team. You got to be pretty happy about that.
I'm very happy. I mean, words can't describe
You're
how
worse than Strong.
happy I am. Definitely gonna pick his brain a little bit while I'm here.
Yeah, you know that it was only more recently in his wiffle ball career he knew he could pitch fast pitch. He discovered it at UWIFs, a national tournament, that he could throw fast pitch. He did, and that was only a couple years ago.
That's terrifying.
So he's still kind of learning the craft as well. So definitely some intelligent wiffle ball players on this team you got here.
Just the beginning.
And how does it feel to be traded by your own father?
Well, that one hurts a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, digs deep. But if I'm gonna go anywhere, I think I'd like to be on this team for sure.
And how do you find yourself returning to the Empire after after getting dealt by your own father?
I'm not too sure. I'm gonna weigh out the offers, but I don't know, it's a little too early right now to be. I'm not too sure.
You know what? That's a great answer as he grounds out there, and that is ball game. And the Mojo win this one 2-0. Colin, thanks for joining us as we are getting ready to head into the second game of the night. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch you for the next one.